Hey loves, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to remove gel toenail polish and as well as change the colors. So here is the polish that I had on. I did them pink holographic to match my unicorn nails, but now I'm ready for a new color. So I'm just going to remove most of the polish with a very fine sanding bit, or actually it's a sanding band. And you can use a hand file for this, but I just find it a lot faster to use my e-file. And I do have the speed on a medium to medium high. I don't recommend using it that high, but this drill that I have, it's like not very good. So I cannot use the drill on a lower speed. I could only use it on a higher speed or else it gets stuck. So yeah, I would recommend going on a lower speed if your drill allows you to. And be very careful not to go too much into the natural nail. If you do an accident, just don't go around that area anymore. But as you can see, I'm just trying to remove as much of it as I can off. And I'm just going to repeat this to all of the nails. You actually don't even have to file it, but you will have to soak it probably a lot longer and multiple times for the polish to come all the way off. So I do like to remove most of the gel polish. And yeah, that's all I'm basically doing, is just removing as much of it as I can. As you could see, I had a white base down before I put the pink, just to make the color pop a lot more. So I'm just filing till I see the white. And now I'm going to go in with these soak off caps. I got these from Born Pretty store. And I really got them to be able to use them on my toes, because you guys know I always have on nails. So I really didn't want to use them on my nails. But they are not as stretchy as I thought they would be. So applying them to my toes were like really hard. They still ended up working. But of course, they're going to work better on fingernails and not toenails. So yeah, I'm just going to go in with some acetone and a cotton ball and go ahead and put these on my toenails. You will see the struggle is real. They are stretchy, but kind of stiff at the same time, if that makes sense. But I'm assuming that is so that they stay secure on your fingers and they won't fall off. So yeah, I'm just trying to apply them to my toenails, and I do struggle a lot, especially because of my nails. I just wasn't able to grab onto them as well as I could have if I didn't have long nails. So yeah, you just see me struggling a little, but in the end I do get them to go on and stay on. Except for the big toe. It just, no matter what, I could not stretch it to fit the big toe. So I did just end up holding the cotton ball on my toenail with my hands. I really don't like fussing with the foil. That's how I normally would do it. That's why I was looking for an easier way. But yeah, I am just gonna finish doing that to all the nails, and I only let them soak maybe about 5 minutes, really. You can go like the full 10 minutes and it'd be a lot easier to remove, but it was getting late and I was getting tired, so I just went ahead and removed them. But like I did mention, they do work for your toenails, just not the big toe. But yeah, so I just go ahead and let them soak. You see the picture, they do all go on. And here I'm removing them, and I'm just going to take the cuticle pusher. I got this as well from Born Pretty store. We'll leave links to everything down below if you're interested in purchasing anything. And I'm just gonna go ahead and remove all of the polish. Like I said, it's a little harder because I only soaked it for like 5 minutes. But a lot of it does chip off. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and chip all of the polish off. Again, It would be a lot easier if you soak it for at least the full 10 minutes. So just keep that in mind. I really love this cuticle pusher. It really works good, especially for doing this, removing the gel polish. As you can see, it does chip away. The pinky was a lot easier because it was sitting there soaking while I was doing the other toenails. So just keep that in mind. Leave them a little bit longer, at least 10 minutes, and you'll be good. So here I'm going to just go ahead and clip my toenails. I accidentally grabbed the wrong pair of nail clippers. These are really dull. They were like not working at all. But I was already recording, so I didn't want to get up and go grab my other ones. They still did the job. Now I'm going to go in with a nail file and just even out the edge of the toenail. I like mine square, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that and take off any remaining gel polish, and as well as buff the shine away from the nail, preparing the nail plate for the new gel polish. Push back the cuticles, and I also use the other side of the cuticle pusher to just remove any excess cuticle. I don't get as much cuticle buildup as I do on my nails, and I never ever get any chipping on my toes or any lifting or anything like that. So I just quickly buff out the shine, remove the cuticles. I don't have to spend any extra time on them like I do my fingernails. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and buff out the shine. I'm trying to remove any gel polish that's left behind. I'm using a really old nail file, so even though it looks like I'm being really rough, it's really not even rough at all. It's more kind of like a nail buffer, if anything. So now I'm just going to speed up the rest and do the rest of the toenails. I just do the exact same thing to all of the toes. I'm so sorry about the awkward silence. I'm trying to like not speed my videos up so much, and then it's like I run out of things to say and it's so awkward silence. So I'm very sorry about that. I don't have like a high-tech editing software to where I could play background music whenever I'm not talking. And personally, videos like that drive me crazy because it's like the music is so loud, and when you're wearing headphones, it scares me when the music just comes blaring in. But yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and clean off all of the toenails and make sure I remove all of that dust and go in with my gel primer. I do use a primer on my toenails. I find it really helps the gel polish stick to the toenails. Like I mentioned, I never have any chipping or any lifting. My toenails last. I've had a color on for a month because I got lazy, and no chipping. So it just depends on what you use. I do prefer to use a primer on my toenails. And now I'm gonna go in with this Die Hard Nails base coat, base gel. I'm gonna be using the Die Hard Nails color changing glitter gel polish. I really love it. I did a video a while back. I will link it below. I did it on my natural nails, and I freaking love it. I haven't used it since, on myself at least, and I've been dying to use it, so I thought I would just put it on my toenails. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a coat on each of the nails. Just be really careful if you have smaller toenails like I do, because you can make a mess. So even though it's clear and you can't really see, go around and clean them up to make sure that there's none on the skin. That does cause lifting and chipping, so just be very careful. It's really hard not to get it on the skin when you're doing your toenails because I have really little toenails. And here is the color I'm using, Ice Queen. It's a really pretty lilac that turns into a really deep purple. I love it so much. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that to the nail. The big toe is always easier and less messy, but you will see how messy the baby toes get. But no worries, this gel polish is really good and it cleans up really nicely. I really like a formula that can clean up very nicely, because let's be real, not everyone can paint perfectly. So I really do like a gel polish that cleans up really nicely and doesn't leave any residue behind. You can see it changing colors already. Super pretty. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that to the rest of the toenails. I do go in 3 times and do 3 coats on all the toenails, but I only show 1 coat. And don't forget to clean them up. And I do not recommend putting gel onto your skin, but I was just in a rush, and even though I had paper towel right there, I just rubbed it on my hand. I don't know why. So here is actually a video from when I did them on my fingernails, and I'm just gonna show you how they change colors. Again, this color is so freaking pretty. I love it. And yeah, that's how it looks, hot and cold. When it's cold, it turns the dark purple. When it's hot, it's that really pretty light lilac, which right now it's really warm here in California, so I love that the majority of the time it's that really gorgeous lilac color. I am obsessed with it. And here are some pictures of my toenails. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. And now that it is warming up and it's sandal season, be looking out for a lot more toenail tutorials from me. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.